Today is Tuesday is brought to you by MSI, the leading brand in high-end PC gaming. The music source. Make your live streaming look and sound professional. Get your Mackie and other pro audio products at the music source. XSplit, a live streaming broadcast application. And Smart Communications. Lead the smart life. Click the links below our video to avail of all our sponsors' products and services.
Today is Tuesday.
Yan, good evening po sa inyong lahat. At welcome na naman sa isang edition po ng Today is Tuesday. Yan po, Jing Garcia po ng TechSabado at saka ng The Manila Times. Every Tuesday po tayo, 8 to 9 or 9 plus PM pag Martes po. Dahil araw ng Martes ngayon, today is Tuesday. Okay. Siyempre, every Tuesday, wala tayong ibang kasama. Hindi po si Attorney Melvin Kalimag ng TechSabado ay ng newsbites.ph ang kasama natin pag Martes. Ang kasama natin tuwing Martes ay walang iba ko si DC Tito Raymund Gregory Tribdino ng Malaya Business Insight.
Yan. Magandang gabi po. Oh. Thank you. Dumating na ata yung ayuda ng mga tagapalakpak natin, Jing. Ano?
Oo, may tagakanta pa tayo.
Oh.
Today is Tuesday. You know what that means.
Yan, bayad yan. Kaya...
Today is Tuesday, originally by the Mouseketeers of the 50s.
Mouseketeers.
Yeah. Yes. Sila ang kumanta niya. Kasi sila nakapwesto rin sila ng Tuesday, Jing,
Oo
pampapunuri
nga
nila ng
meron silang
Tuesday
kasi
nila, di ba?
may special guest ang anong palabas ng anong palabas ng Musketeers yun?
The Musketeers.
The Musketeers,
The
no
Musketeers,
60s.
oo.
Meron
The
silang
60s.
meron silang pag may special guest sila sa
Oo.
Martes nila
Pag Martes.
pag Martes sila kaya ganyan.
Today is Tuesday, you know what that means.
Pag nakanood po kayo ng yung mga lumang palabas na yan, mahahanap ninyo sa YouTube, makikita po ninyo yung mga guest nila, mga naging sikat na kunyari, nandun si Ronald Reagan, nung artista pa siya, di ba?
Early years niya, no, di ba?
Early years.
Yan naman pinapanood sa YouTube, yung mga ganyan entertainment, hindi yung mga puro kabalastugan na revisionism.
Dapat tumigil na nga yan, yung revisionism tungkol sa yung latest. Yung latest na para sa mga editors nakakatuwang ayusin, Hindi natin pag-uusapan. Sinabi ko lang na yung mga trabaho ng editor lumalabas doon.
Oo, gabi.
Yung pong pag nakakita kayo sa sa isang nakasulat tas in parenthesis merong nakasulat SIC. 'Di ba yung word na sick, 'di ba? Bakit kaya sick? Bakit kaya sick 'yon, Jing?
Hindi lang murder, massacre din. Minamassacre po ang English language. Alam mo, ito lang masasabi ko, no? Kasi iba kasing hindi po ang tawag ko rito, hindi po sa pagmamalaki ang yung pagdagaano kami about correcting English or correcting grammar.
Yes.
Hindi po katanggap-tanggap na kunyari nasa isang tayo. Okay, sabihin natin hindi 'yun ang first language ng Pilipino. Yes, naiintindihan naman natin.
Correct.
Naiintindihan naman natin kunyari medyo may typo, konting mali sa grammar po sa pagsulat kunyari nagpo-post kayo tapos medyo may mali English nyo, minsan napapalusot yan. Pero when you do it formally na, if you do it something na parang you're stating something that you want to be believed in,
yes,
you have to have correct grammar.
Correct.
You have to use the correct English language.
Correct. Kasi kasama yun dun sa integrity mo, paano mo ibubuhat, paano mo i-deliver yung message mo, di ba? Yung message mo. Karamihan. Tito Jing, karamihan ng nakakabasa ng in parenthesis SIC o SIC. Ang karamihan na nakaka-intindi or ang common understanding is that it is pointed out to be a mistake. Pero actually, yung word na yon or yung abbreviation yun, means to point out just as is. Yun ang ibig sabihin niya. Just as is. Sic erat.
How it was written.
Yes. Kaya, sic erat scriptum. Just as it was written. Yun.
Just as it was written. Para po maintindihan nyo kung saan po yung nagkamali. Kunyari, mali po yung paggamit ng there sa there.
Yes.
Diba? Yung doon at saka sa kanila. Yung difference nun. Para po malaman na yun yung error.
Yes.
Na at yung error na yon hindi error nung sumulat para pero in-emphasize niya ito yung error nung script. Yun.
Correct.
So sinasabi lang niya na ito yung lumabas to original script. Hindi, okay lang naman Ako sa sa social media. Okay. Kaya marami alam ko naman hindi naman first language ng Filipino English. No problem. Basta natin naintindihan natin minsan konting problema lang sa grammar, yung past tense o kaya yung subject verb ang tawag doon agreement subject verb agreement. Okay, sige. Okay lang. Pero when you do as I said earlier, when you do it formally and trying to state something that will sabi mo nga yung integrity ng ng statement mo doon pagbabasihan dapat po tama po ang paggamit ng English language. Correct. Hindi makakalusot yan sa sa dyaryo nga hindi nga makakalusot yan. Doon pa kaya sa mga sa kunyari legal form of a letter. Pag kaya nga sa totoo lang even yung mga government officials natin ang sama ng English. Hindi ko naman sasabing kami perfect kami mag-English. Ako, ginugoogle ko pa minsan pag talagang kung ano kung may duda ako dun sa English ko ginugoogle ko na lang Pero yun na nga po, pag may duda kayo, huwag kayo mahiya. Pwede niyo po i-google yung word, kung tama po yung ginamit yung word, o tama po yung phrase, yung phrasing ninyo. Actually, no, sa totoo lang, na-discover ko, di ba, gumagamit kayo ng mga
autocorrect. Grammarly.
Grammarly, di ba? Even yung spell check, di ba?
Yes, spell check.
Alam niyo po ang Google Docs, napakagaling ng AI nila when it comes to grammar correction and spelling correction.
Yes. At saka embedded na, embedded
yes.
na. Actually, ang daming ang tools Pwede mo naman gawin mo na 'yon sa Google, kahit sa Microsoft Word, 'di ba? Tapos saka mo i-post para ang hirap diyan, Tito Jing, ito yung contention ko diyan. Kung ang SIC ibig sabihin in scriptum, in writing, pwede kayang i-apply sa ideas 'yon. Pwede ba lalagyan natin ng SIC yung mga fake news tsaka yung mga fake at saka mga wrong ideas, mamarkahan natin ng ganun.
Yun
di ba?
Oo. Pero yun na nga kanina, nag-usap tayo ng guest natin. Yun na nga, isa sa mga sinasabi kong objective din natin sa programa natin. Yung pagko-correct nga ng disinformation at misinformation online. Correct. Isa yan sa mga initiatives natin. Kaya po kami ni Tito Tips dito sa Today's Tuesday, nag-share po kami ng yung mga websites na pwede nyo puntahan na definitely malinis when it comes to information and facts, di ba?
Correct.
Hindi walang katarantaduhan, walang kabalastugan na ginagamit or ginagawa yung mga content creators ng mga website or YouTube channel na yon. Kasi actually isang purpose talaga ng internet is to, aside from information, is to entertain people. Yung entertainment nga, it came along na lang.
Correct.
Pero information was the basic initiative of the internet. Information, kaya nga minsan nagkakaroon tayo ng information overload Pero yun na nga, minsan, sa sobrang dami ng information na kuha natin, it's now hard to discern what is actually, the truth. Kasi truth can be twisted. Wala pong wala pong duda yan. Truth can be twisted, but facts cannot. You cannot twist the facts. Kasi once you twist a fact, hindi na po fact yun. There's no such thing as alternative facts. Pag sinabi nyo pong alternative facts, ano po yun? Lies.
Yes.
Tawag doon. So yun yan. Nagkakaroon, doon pa lang Tito Trib, sa papansin ko, nagkakaroon problema na yung mga tao. Truth and facts. Correct. Truth can be twisted. There's always your own opinion. May sarili kang katotohanan. Pero pag yung katotohanan mo hindi base sa factual information, correct, wala pong saysay yan.
Tama. Lie yan. Magiging lie yan.
Yes.
Kasi merong general formula dyan, di ba? Pag truth and truth is equal to a truth, false and truth is equals to false. Di ba? And then even if it's false and false, it's equal to truth. Ganun lang yan. Kaya Tito Jing, yung aking website for today is pointer.com, Pointer.
Yes, I know that.
Yan.
I know that page. I know that website.
Masaya yung website na yan kasi kailangan natin malaman kung bakit nagkaroon ng bakit siya bumulusok. Hindi yan bagong website di ba? Hindi yan lumang website. Bago yan, lumabas yan dahil nagkaroon ng laganap na misinformation sa buong mundo. So, it was not originally a fact checker. It started off as parang a news validator. Lalabas ang balita doon sa mga search engines, di ba? For example, si Google, si Yahoo, MSN, di ba? These were the original ones who were spreading news in order to develop content, in order for people to go to their sites and start reading it, di ba? So, dyan sa mga balitang yan, nagkaroon dahil bulusok yung dami ng information, tsaka dumami yung clickbait, because that's how the platform works. They allow content providers to go to their sites. And kaya nagsimula yung mga clickbait and so on. So, nagkaroon ng pointer because there has to be a website that will, or their mission and their training was to celebrate journalism. Celebrate journalism as what journalism should be. Kasi laging sinasabi dapat neutral ka sa journalism. Hindi po ang journalism biased ka sa katotohanan. Biased ka sa facts, di ba? Ipe-present mo pareho pero bias ka dun sa facts. Kaya ka nga meron nang nakipagtagisan sa akin sa Twitter, sabi journalism daw is separate from activism. Sabi ko hindi pwede. Kasi the moment that you start report, even if you report boring things or even if you report, sabihin mo na mga trivial things or, di ba kaya, for example, yung entertainment, sinasabi nila trivial. Pero para sa akin, whether trivial or not, yung katotohanan pa rin ang lumalabas. Dyan, punong-puno ng fake news, punong-puno ng basagan ng mga tao, di ba? And so on and so forth. Pag-expose ng mga things na hindi naman kailangan expose, nawawalan ng privacy. Those are the things that need to be protected. And si Pointer took upon himself to be the guide to anti-misinformation globally. Yan ang in-embrace nila. Yan ang in-embrace nila.
Pero ito, sige, sorry.
Yeah, go. Yes.
Hindi, ito, magiging devil's advocate lang ako. Paano mo mapoprove naman na yung Pointer na yan? Kunyari ako yung di ba? Na tama nga, kung they protect the truth, paano naman kami paniwala na yan yung niya, pinupush niya sa amin yun yung katotohanan. Paano kung tagang flat talaga yung earth?
Ang kinaganda ng Pointer is valid Tito Jing. Napakahirap actually sagutin yung tanong mo na yan pagkakausap mo flat earther. Pero kasi ang Pointer parang para siyang peer review. Yun yung napansin ko Una, it's inclusive. Pangalawa, it's collaborative. So, pagka-inclusive ka at collaborative, we may have separate opinion. In fact, in our chat group nga, lagi, madalas tayong meron tayong discussions and differences of opinions. Pero may resolution at the end. Kasi collaborative, di ba? You may present something, di ba? Right?
That's operating word, collaborative.
Correct. So it's a collaborative presentation, a collaborative study of whatever has to be studied, that whatever has to be refuted, and so on and so forth. Tapos inclusive siya kasi wala siya sa echo chamber. Talagang papakinggan ng Pointer even the weirdest the weirdest opinion about, for example, the capital attacks in the US or yung mga nangyayari sa Myanmar now. You should see the kind of misinformation happening there. Or even in Afghanistan, di ba? So, kailangan mag-surface yun, ma-vet yung information na yun, and before Pointer reports it, in order also to guarantee free speech, kasi mahalaga sa kanila yan hindi ka mag-infringe, you won't infringe on free speech and you will not censor any other opinion, collaborative yung presentation. Diba? Kaya, ang laban sa fake news is based on this definition. Yung misinformation, if the information presented does not have either a scientific, statistical, qualitative, quantitative information, data behind it, fake news siya.
Yes.
Simple lang, di ba?
Oo. Ganyan din po yung yan po yung operating word nga nagagamit ni Tribs, yung collaborative. Kasi po, yan din po pinagbabasihan yung accuracy ng Wikipedia.
Correct.
Yung dami po ng references sa baba, sa footnotes po, mapapansin niyo sa mga Wikipedia pages, the manyer the references, the better.
Correct.
Yan po kaya po makita niyo sa Wikipedia, wag niyo just yung wag niyo na pukunin yung nasa taas. Titingnan niyo po yung may mga citations doon. Ganun po talaga gumawa ng ng dissertation saka ng thesis. May citation kayo. Kaya, 'di ba? Ganun kahirap talaga ang research. Ganun talaga ang kahirap to inform people and to present facts. Kailangan may mga citations yan. Kunyari may isang phrase kayong ginamit, dapat i-prove mo na may pinanggalingan yung phrase na yan, o yung word na yan, o yung opinion na yan. At yung mga references sa baba ng isang Wikipedia page, doon po magdidirect sa inyo kung saan po makukuha yung information na binibigay sa inyo ng Wikipedia. Okay. Yan po, collaborative po yan. Marami pong kaya maraming editors sa Wikipedia. Kaya nga, bisan pag may mag-revise, makikita nyo, the next day may ibabalik yung revision. Kasi nga po, revise in a wrong way.
Correct.
Yan.
Tsaka kailangan yung mga
kasi
citations at tsaka sources. Tama.
Yes.
Tapos interesting, Tito Jing, kaya gusto ko, ina-encourage ko pumunta yung mga tao dito sa Pointer. They recently released a map of the world na pinapakita nila paano hinahandle yung misinformation or disinformation. So, at saka yung management of actual information. So, for example, sa China, pag tinignan mo yung mapa, nakabukas dito sa kabila kong screen yung mapa, yung China, buong China, nakamark as internet shutdowns. So, ibig sabihin, na ma-manage or na mismanage yung information doon sa China because the Central Committee controls everything on the internet,
yes.
di ba?
Yan, totoo diba?
Yan. Tapos, for example, sa Amerika, most of North America, covered siya ng tinatawag na media literacy. So, na-manage yung because of media literacy despite of trolling attacks at saka yung mga fake news attacks sa Amerika in these areas because of media literacy, na-overcome yon. Sa Pilipinas, we're marked as light blue, ang nakasulat, failed legislation.
Oo, yun. Kasi marami pa yun na nga parating sinasabi natin sa TechSabado. Pero explain mo bakit sinabing failed legislation.
Well, failed legislation kasi for example, let's look at the SALN. For example, ngayon, yung usapan ng SALN, bakit hindi pino-provide yan? Bakit nagka-clash yan dun sa supposedly FOI bill, Freedom of Information Bill, na ibang klase, no? Kukuha ka ng information, dapat readily available for you to examine kasi open public information, hihingi ka pa ng paalam. Tapos i-validate pa yung permission mo kung acceptable o hindi. Di ba? Tapos yung mismong ombudsman natin, parang medyo nililito-lito tayo tungkol sa usapin ng SALN.
Actually,
diba?
Yung isang side is saying something, the other side is saying something else.
Correct.
Ganun po yung nangyayari. Alam mo, speaking of freedom of information, I was in nung nasa interaction ako, I was in, nasa ba ako nun? Saan ulit si Muhammad Ali galing?
Sa Amerika.
Hindi, nakalimutan ko yung lugar na pinuntahan namin. Anyway, nagkaroon ng journalism convention doon about the use of computer in journalism. Isa sa mga talks na pinuntahan ko ron. Yung in-explain yung freedom of information sa Amerika, sa US. Alam mo ba, pinakita sa amin yung kunyari sa US, dapat daw kumbaga yun ang dapat pagbasihan ng maraming democracies. Dapat ganito ang pag-present ng freedom of information. Pinakita nung yung representative ng isang state, sa state siya. Pinapakita niya yung about bridges. Bridges sa US, construction ng mga bridges. Ultimo yun makukuha mo sa website. Kunyari, tong ginawa, kunyari parang Department of Highways sa kanila, highways, hindi DPWH parang Department of Highways. Tapos nandun yung bridge, kunyari, nandun yung expenditure ng bridge na to, ginawa ito nung, kunyari, 2010, tapos magkita mo yung gastos. Sa atin, di ba, nakita mo lang yung gastos, di ba? Doon ultimo yung pinaka-tornilyo na ginamit sa bridge.
Correct.
Nandun yung prices. Nandun yung prices, naka-inventor talagang lahat. Inventory ng ginamit nyo sa bridge. Ganun katindi ang freedom of information nila. Tapos so computed yung magkano na gastos sa bridge na yun.
Tsaka, di ba yan yung yung pagkalagi mong iisipin, yan ba yung sinasabi nilang transparency. Siyempre, kung papakita mo, kung mapapakita mo kung pinakahuling tornilyo yung ginamit, makikita rin, for example, yung tornilyong yan, piso, ba't mo binili yung 2 piso? Di ba? Yung mga ganon. So, right? So, yun lang naman ang gusto natin Yun lang naman ang gusto natin ipaglaban.
Teka, naalala ko
ang problema lang kasi, yes, saan?
Naalala ko na. Louisville. Louisville, Kentucky.
Kentucky!
Yes. Teka, bago ko i-share yung aking YouTube channel naman na i-share for this week. Batiin muna natin yung mga ating nasa mga comment section. Of course, Alex Fuentes, good evening po sa today's Tuesday. At kay Boss Jing at Tito Tribs, happy Tuesday po sa inyong dalawa. Be safe watching here. Of course, in the city of Smile, Bacolod. Dilaw na dilaw yung kanyang mga emojis. Wala bang pink emoji dyan? Anyway, sabi niya, listening, Alex Fuentes, I'm watching. Sirikit Gavino, of course, si Sirikit ang ating,
Yes.
masuging, taga-panood.
Taga-subaybay.
Taga-subaybay. Si Sirikit Gavino ng Confluence. Magandang gabi, Sir Jing at Sir Raymund. Josa Matet, good evening. Today is Tuesday. Michael Lance, of course. Happy Tuesday po, Tito Jing at Tito Tribs. Gabo ng Wete, maligayang hapon, mga ka-Tuesday, kasi hapon
Uy,
pa sa Saudi.
meron na tayo mga ka-Tuesday ngayon.
Mel Dominguez, hello, good evening. Wiki Tribdino, of course. Good morning sa inyo. Yes, good morning dyan. Tanghali na, no? Ano ba? Good morning na.
Alas 8, papasok na sa trabaho.
Exactly on the other side of the planet. Pag nandun ka talaga, nasa kabilang side ka talaga ng planeta, no? So, bilog talaga ang mundo. MC Mary, blessed evening po. Ayun, speaking of share ko lang yung, speaking of round earth, dahil nga sa yung kapatid mo si Winky nasa New York City, nasa kabilang part ng mundo siya. Doon po natin isang proof na yun na the earth is round, di ba? So, alam niyo po, pag naniniwala po kayo sa disinformation at saka sa misinformation. Actually, i-distinguish natin yung misinformation, pwede kasing na-misinform lang kayo. Na hindi nyo alam kasi yung katotohanan. Baka nung dumating sa inyo, dahil bigay ito ng kamag-anak, pinasa sa inyo ng kapatid nyo, nanay nyo, kaibigan nyo, baka na-misinform kayo, baka hindi sinasadya. Diba? Usually naman, hindi misinformation. And disinformation, yung po talaga, yung sinadya kayong linlangin.
Correct.
Yan po, yan yung mga nangyayari sa internet ngayon, especially sa social media. So, pag ang isang tao po, kunyari katulad ngayon, nakikita nyo, biglang may threat of lawsuit dahil meron kayong pinapasang maling information, once umatras po yung tao na nagpasang information, alam niya po na mali siya. Alam niya po na may mali siya doon sa ginawa niya. Alam niya po may intention siyang to disinform. Kaya siya umatras. Kasi kung misinform ka na, sasabihin mo, I'm sorry, I was misinformed. Diba? Nagkamali ako ganyan. Pero kunyari umatras ka, natakot ka, tapos inatras mo lahat ng mo, hindi mo ba ginaban yung gusto mong informasyon, may may intention ka to disinform, tawag dito is to actually spread fake news. Yun ang difference kasi nun Misinform, parang na ka lang na baka hindi mo na kasi alam, tapos napasa sa'yo, tapos pinasa mo rin. Nagkamali ka. Inamin mo mali ka. Pero once na umatras ka, hindi mo pinaglaban yung pagkakamali, yung yung informasyon mo. Sabihin nun, may intention ka to lie. Yan.
Correct. Tsaka may malice, di ba? May
malice talaga. May
yung
malice
disinformation talaga, may malice yun. Parang pag kunyari, nagtanong ka, paano ba pumunta sa Ali Mall, tapos tinuro ka sa ibang lugar? Tito Jing, may magandang tanong si Cabo ng Weteng. Pa-trivia naman daw, anong school ang unang nag-offer ng computer courses? Kailan nag-offer ng computer courses? Aba, ganun ba tayo? Ganun ba kami kaluma, Cabo ng Weteng? Ako naalala ko Datamex. Naalala ko, Jing, Datamex sa Cubao.
Datamex. Naalala ko yung Datamex. Hindi ko maalala sa Cubao. Pero tingin ko for university, ay Lasal yata if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Pero balikan ko lang kasi mag-ano pa ako. Lang yung preamble lang ng akin.
Sige, go. Sorry.
YouTube channel. It's okay. Baka malihis ako, makalimutan ko na kung yung YouTube channel ko.
Go with your YouTube channel.
Okay. So, yun na nga about disinformation and misinformation. Now, kung naniniwala po kayo sa misinformation at sa disinformation, kung mabilis po kayo malinlang ng mga ganun, hindi po malayo na flat earther din kayo. Yan po ang totoo. Hindi po lalayo na kayo ay isang flat earther. Naniniwala rin kayo na the world is flat.
It's flat.
So yun lang mo, ganun na po kasimple Kasi di ba, misinformation at saka disinformation yung flat earth di ba? Actually, yung nag-start I'm sure yung nag-start lang flat earth movement naniniwala na bilog ang mundo pero linuloko niya lang kayo para malaman kung gaano kayo ka-gullible.
Para may clickbait kayo tapos pasok. So what is your website, Tito Jing?
Okay, ang favorite website ko isa sa pinupuntahan yung NASA website.
Oh, yeah.
So, alam niyo natin, National Aeronautics Space Administration ng Amerika, NASA.
Correct.
Okay din naman puntahan nyo yung, ano yung sa Europe? European
ESA.
Space Agency.
ESA.
Okay. Alam mo bakit? Kasi meron silang NASA Live.
Yep.
Okay, and by the way, before ko continue, yung ano mo, yung favorite website mo, yung ano,
ay, type natin.
Yung link sa ating comment, sa ating comment section. Okay, balik ako sa NASA. So, meron po silang NASA live stream. So, makikita nyo po yung view ng Earth from space.
Na flat. Yung Earth na flat. Flat naman pag
So,
flat Earth.
So punta lang po kayo sa NASA live stream. Type nyo lang po yan sa inyong search bar sa YouTube at lalabas po ang mga streaming video. Alam mo, ang sarap panuorin ng mundo habang umiikot. Doon nyo po makikita na there's no politics, there's no religion, there's no borders, there's nothing out there, just peaceful blue planets spinning 24 hours a day. And 365 revolutions for the whole year. Yan.
Tama.
Tama ba, revolution? But
tama.
anyway.
Tsaka tama Tito Jing, kasi hindi ako palagi dyan nasa NASA, but it's on my feed. Tapos pupunta ako dyan. Tapos, naalala ko, paminsan, kunyari, meron tayong bagyo. Pupunta ako dyan, may kita ko. Di ba, meron silang LP, meron silang shot. Tawa, di ba? Tapos, nung pumutok yung Volcang Taal, pumunta ako kaagad dyan. Hinintay ko. Diba? Kita-kita mo. Tapos, pagka si Michael Lance, magpapadala sa akin ng PR, lagi ko pinupuntahan yung YouTube channel or yung kanyang website. Kasi, sikat ang mga Pilipino sa NASA website eh.
Yes.
Palagi tayong name-mention dyan eh. Palagi tayong may participation sa mga hackathon nila.
At sa initiative ni Michael Lance yan. Sa grupo nila.
So, flat earther din yan, si Michael Lance.
So, sa NASA live stream po, may maririnig yung mga communication siyempre ng mga piloto, saka
galing.
Saka nung mga people on the ground, and of course, people sa loob ng space station or sa International Space Station. Kung ayaw nyo pong pakinggan, i-mute nyo lang po yung audio. Panoorin nyo lang po yung ating mundo.
On a big screen.
Big screen from space. Napakaganda po ng planetang sinisira natin. Sinisira
natin at saka fina-flatten natin. Isa sa mga pinakamagandang views diyan, Tito Jing. Kaso kailangan nila maghanap ng timetable, yung horizon view, yung pag tumatawid yung satellite. Ilang beses na ako nakahabol na ganyan eh. Pag tatawid yung satellite over the horizon, makita mo black yung kabila, tapos paparating pa lang yung sunlight, di ba? Ang ganda. Ang ganda ng position. From there, kasi iba yung view eh. Wala ka naman kasi talagang horizon from there, pero makikita mo kung saan nagsisplit yung liwanag, tsaka yung dilim, di ba? From up there.
Yes. So from up there, makikita nyo nun, puro it's either tubig or land-based.
Yes.
Or land lang ang makikita nyo, at napakaganda po ng agrikultura ng buong mundo. And pag nakikita nyo, nakafocus po sa Pilipinas, makikita nyo, napakaganda rin ng agrikultura ng Pilipinas. And I hope na marami pa tayong pwedeng gawin sa napakagandang bansa natin. Napaka-green po ng Pilipinas. Anyway, mag-video break muna tayo. Babalikan natin mga guests dahil pag-uusapan din natin ang agrikultura. Pagbalik natin at mga co-ops sa pagdating po sa larangan ng agriculture. May video break lang po kami at pagbalik natin, pasok na ating tonight. Babalik po ang TechSabado.
Today is Tuesday. You know what that means.
Panalo yung segue mo, Tito Jing, agriculture.
Here are the latest headlines for this week's Tuesday Mobility News Capsule. Toyota recently announced that it will invest approximately $3.4 billion or 380 billion yen in automotive batteries in the United States through 2030. Specifically, the investment is for developing and localizing automotive battery production, including those for battery electric vehicles, and is part of the global total of approximately $13.5 billion or 1.5 trillion yen set aside for investment in battery development and production announced last month by Toyota Motor Corporation. Isuzu Philippines Corporation, with One Maharlika Motors Sales and Services Corporation, celebrates the grand opening of Isuzu La.01 to officially mark the presence of the dealership in the province. Located at Barangay Paranga Bawang, La.01, it serves the sales and after-sales need of customers from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Mondays to Saturdays. Isuzu La.01 has a total floor area of lot area of 8,607 square meter with a showroom capable to display 1 truck and 4 light commercial vehicles and a service area that can accommodate at least 2 trucks and 5 light commercial vehicles. This is the 10th dealership to follow the Isuzu outlet standard. Honda Philippines introduced the highly anticipated upgraded dual sports adventure bike to the Philippines, the all-new CB500X. Recently unveiled in Europe, the all-new CB500X is set to quench every rider's thirst for adventure with its powerful 471cc liquid-cooled 4-stroke double overhead cam parallel twin engine, capable of churning out 35.0 kilowatts at 8,500 revolutions per minute and 43.2 Nm of torque at 6,500 revolutions per minute. These features make it perfect for on- and off-road adventures and alternative commuting because it's expressway legal. It boasts an excellent fuel economy with its 17.7 L fuel tank capacity and a decently healthy 27.8 km per liter fuel consumption. In line with Mazda's long-term strategy of continuous advancement upward in design, craftsmanship and technology, Mazda Philippines fortifies its standing as a premium Japanese car marque with the introduction of its 2022 Mazda Premium Collection. Featuring enhancements in the Mazda 2, Mazda 3, Mazda CX-3 and Mazda CX-30 that incorporate elevated levels of comfort, distinguished craftsmanship, class-leading technology and superior safety features, the latest additions to the 2022 model year lineup promise to provide customers more of the heightened driving experience and premium satisfaction of ownership they have come to expect from Mazda. Those are the latest headlines for this week's Tuesday Mobility News Capsule. Please like us on Facebook and subscribe to the TechSabado YouTube channel. Now back to Today is Tuesday.
Okay, we're back sa Today's Tuesday. Jing Garcia po ng TechSabado.com and the Manila Times. Kasama namin every Tuesday si Tito Tribdino, Raymund.
Yes.
Tribdino ng Malaya Business Insight. Yan po. So, kanina po na bago nag-break, pag-usapan niya natin yung mga flat earth. Diba? Mga flat earther na nag-spread ng yung mga naniniwala sa disinformation sa misinformation, ay mga flat earther din. Kasi hindi pwede silang magkahiwalay. So, sabi ko nga, sa NASA TV, sa YouTube, makikita mo na hindi flat ang earth.
Yes.
Diba? Napakaganda at napakasarap taniman ng mga
correct. Malusog ang agrikultura.
Especially for the Philippines, pag nakita mo, ang dami pang despite na na ginagawang subdivision yung mga agriculture areas Marami pa rin area na pwede natin gawa ng paraan na gawing agricultural lands, diba? And of course, isa dito syempre mga companies, they have CSR. They're doing their best to sustain this. Sa area ng agriculture, like smart co-ops, ito yung agricultural cooperative ng SMART, yung sustainable management of agricultural resources and trade cooperatives, no? Isa yan sa mga initiatives ng SMART Communications. And of course, ang Aboitiz, meron silang parang partnership with the Department of Agriculture, yung DAR, yung kanilang Biyaheng Digiskarte, which aims to teach medium and small enterprises to use digital tools para sa kanilang mga businesses when it comes to agriculture. Kaya pag-usapan natin kanina, isa yan sa mga parang hindi naman siguro na pag-iiwanan, pero isa yan sa mga nagkakaroon ng challenges when it comes to digital transformation, yung ating agricultural, yung area of agriculture natin sa Philippines. And tonight, Tito Tribs, meron tayong mga guests na kakausapin tungkol dito. So, first we have Nancy Nacua. Siyang Visayas Mindanao Head for Community Solutions and Business Development from Smart Communications. Good evening, Nancy.
Good evening sa lahat ng nanonood ng Today is Tuesday. Good evening po, magandang gabi, mayang gabi para sa mga Bisaya nating mga nanonood ng programa.
Nancy is based in Cebu right now, and of course yung isa nating kasama rin nakakusapin tonight, and nasa Cebu rin siya, Tito Tribs. Walang iba kundi si Danny Cerence. Siya ang Assistant Vice President for Aboitiz Foundation.
There you go.
Good evening,
yes,
Danny.
Magandang gabi, Jing. Magandang gabi, Tito Raymund. At hello po, magandang gabi sa manunood at taga-subaybay ng Today is Tuesday.
Yes. So ayan, no, yun na. I think yun na yung idea, no? Agriculture yung most of the bulk na pag-uusapan natin today, tonight. At yun yung partnership between Aboitiz Foundation and Smart Cooperative. And I think it's just right to ask muna si Nancy to explain to us what Smart Cooperative is all about. Ako rin medyo bago ako doon sa alam ko yung smart farming, yung hashtag smart farm, yes. Pero yung cooperative medyo parang it's bago lang sa pandinig ko.
Yeah,
Nancy?
Thank you, Jing. Actually, our mandate, our mission at Smart is to make technology and innovation work with our subscribers and community partners. And one of which is the co-op sector, which plays a significant role, no, in helping reviving the local economy. And with this also, we believe that digital transformation is the key to it. So through Smart Co-op digitalization program, we usher Filipino co-ops to the digital economy. So meron po kaming suite of digital solutions that includes affordable device and connectivity bundles. Meron din kaming discounted data packages. Then meron din kaming mobile money platforms. We also help in the revenue stream of the co-ops, parang sa livelihood nila. And we also have the digital literacy training program. So in other words, really Smart is enabling our partner co-ops not just to survive, but to thrive in this challenging times. So yun po yung what is Smart Co-ops all about.
Full suite pala, no, Tito Jing? A full suite of
comprehensive po siya.
Very comprehensive end-to-end siya talaga. Okay.
Pero Nancy, yung pagdating ng pandemic, was there a big difference sa initiative ngayon ng Smart Co-op?
Meron po. Meron po. So that's why may team din po kami na talagang nagbibigay ng mga digital literacy training program that is to shepherd the cooperatives to learn more about technology. So kahit basic po, it's a big thing for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly,
Tito Jing, tanong ko lang
go.
Nancy, pag sinabi natin kooperatiba dito sa, in the field of agriculture, we're talking of farmer cooperatives, fisher cooperatives, yung mga ganyan, or kunyari, kooperatiba ng mga women who like handicraft and gano'n. So, ganyan ba yung mga nako-cover natin?
We basically covers multi-purpose cooperative.
Multi-purpose cooperative.
Yes, multi-purpose. Kasi the multi-purpose cooperatives comprises almost half of the cooperatives in the Philippines. So when we say almost 12,000 registered cooperatives in the Philippines, almost kalahati nun under sila sa kategory ng multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose. Nice. Very strategic. Kaya ako natanong yun, Tito G. Kasi naalala ko, even the Department of Agriculture, one of their challenges talaga is to put together and mobilize yung cooperatives. So pag multipurpose kasi maraming mga interest saka mga revenue streams and conversions of work. Pero pagka if you say that half of it, how about the other half? Di ba yun yung question na tinatanong natin sa DA, di ba? How about the other half? Right? So, baka yung question na yan, pwede natin ibato kay Mr. Danny. As Aboitiz Foundation, how are they participating or how are they cooperating with Smart dito sa Biyaheng Digiskarte? Galing ng pangalan.
Yeah. Pero before that, Danny, can you explain to us what is Digital Digiskarte?
Yes.
Thank you, Jing, at saka kay Raymund. Yung Biyaheng Digiskarte, programa ng Aboitiz Foundation that we have developed at the start of the pandemic. This is in partnership with Department of Agriculture, DTI, at saka Cooperative Development Authority. This is basically Biyaheng Digiskarte. Digiskarte is a word, is that transforming and bringing the cooperatives, the multipurpose cooperatives or the cooperatives that we assist to the digital space. I-transform sila kasi hindi naman computer literate at hindi naman digitally or technologically savvy ang mga cooperatives. So ngayon, nang nag-pandemic, it changed everything. We were rattled. So kami, sa Aboitiz Foundation, yung pagtulong talaga namin is via one way of helping in nation building is to develop cooperatives, is that we want to help and access these cooperatives via mentoring. Kaya Biyaheng Digiskarte is basically mentoring, to mentor these cooperatives by volunteers who know how to capacitate them to know yung mga digital infrastructure, digital technologies, at saka access them to training capacities via online modules, at saka to access them to partners like Smart Communications to provide with resources and access to productive technologies like yung mga smart package, which we will talk later, para yung mga co-op matuto at saka yung kanilang kalakaran ng negosyo gawin na sa online at mag-compete na rin sila ng mga private traders. Kasi kung hindi, these cooperatives, lugi sila. They will close and they will perish. So kaya nabuhay ang Biyaheng Digiskarte to help this co-op para maging relevant at maging compete at maging sustainable sila at this time of the pandemic.
Magkaroon sila ng diskarte, in short.
Magkaroon ng diskarte, Biyaheng Digital Diskarte. Kaya yun, mabuhay ang mga co-op.
Digital diskarte.
Yes, pero yung mga chat, especially now, ito nga yung pandemic talaga, ano yung biggest challenge ngayon na nakita nyo before and current dito sa sitwasyon natin when it comes to cooperatives and yun nga sa mga ating mga kababayan na nasa agrikultura?
Yeah. Yung two major nakita namin na pain points, mga difficulties natin. Number one, yung kulang ng kaalaman. Yung talagang cooperatives naman they are not informed and aware. Basic. They do not even know how to open computers. Some of them do kasi yung ibang cooperatives naman may basic computers, may basic accounting na meron, pero karamihan sa kanila wala talagang, hindi talaga ganun kadunong. So that's why we teach them. Pangalawa is that wala silang access. They don't even have proper computers to use. That's one. And another thing is that they do not know where to go, what to do. Like yung payment gateways ngayon, hindi nila alam. So tayo, ginagawa natin, we link them up to like yung mga digital platforms. Meron I can't name brand siguro, but there's a lot of commercial digital platforms that are readily available to these co-ops where they can transact online and they can do business online.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Nancy?
Yes, Sir Jing. I agree to what Sir Danny is saying, no? The way also to yun yung mga challenges talaga na na-encounter. I myself, bumibisita po ako ng isang mga co-ops po dito sa Cebu, at then nagtatanong po kami ng mga feedback or nag-ask ng mga feedback coming from the co-op members, and yun, mararamdaman mo at makikita ko talaga na kahit sa paggamit ng simpleng smartphone, yun, some members naninibago pa sila. At minsan they would always ask their yung mga apo na sila na lang ang mag-navigate. Pero sila yung member ng co-op. So that's how it is.
Yeah.
I think yan nga, no, yung mga anak yun nung tuturo talaga. Yun, at may nakausap nga kami a few months ago din sa show namin. I think that was TechSabado. Yun nga raw yung mga anak, yung mga nagtuturo sa mga magulang. Kaya tuloy yung mga anak ngayon, dahil they're now at home, staying at home. Sila ngayon, they're teaching them how to use and and use these digital tools for them to cope with the current situation.
Correct.
So what we really want to happen is hindi sila it's not something na matatakot silang hawakan. But we have to let them know that this is a tool that will really help them or aid them. Yun.
So Nancy at saka Danny, yung tool na yan, syempre nagsimula yan somewhere, paano nagkakilala ang Smart at saka Aboitiz, di ba? And then how did you join forces to create this program in cooperation nga with the DA? And then what is maybe what each of you can explain specifically what each one's role is doon sa buong Biyaheng Digiskarte. Una ka, Nancy.
Sige. Thank you, Kuya Raymund. Smart at first really acknowledge how this pandemic nagbigay ng malaking challenge sa ating mga co-ops, especially on how to deliver their valuable services and goods to its members and to the communities. Ngayon, natutuwa kami because we share the same objective and goal with Aboitiz Foundation, and really to make and to help these co-ops in this challenging time. So being the only integrated telco in the country, so we strive also to take part on any digitalization initiatives such as Biyaheng Digiskarte, which really puts Filipinos at the center of any pandemic efforts initiatives by providing technology and making it available, and of course connectivity solutions to co-ops.
And Sir Danny, how does Aboitiz fit into this beautiful project?
Yes, oo nga. Since nga meron kaming Biyaheng Digiskarte, and then we have liaised tsaka reached out to mga technology providers, online providers. We have had forums. So in one of the forums that we have attended, we've met our colleague. She has met the people from Smart and Nancy, and then we sat down, we talked. And then they like, sabi nga ni Nancy, they like the concept of the Biyaheng Digiskarte, and there was a quick alignment. Okay. So alignment ng programa at saka what they can provide, we have a need. So yun, nag-Voltin. Nag-usap, ganyan. Nag-usap, nagkasundo. Tapos yun, at saka it gave birth to the Smart Co-op at saka Biyaheng Digiskarte packages that, by the way, we will launch on October 28. So October 28. So malapit na yung partnership, yung pagsasanib lakas ng Aboitiz at saka Smart, gagawin po natin. I think it's online, Nancy, right? So, yun. Tapos we will be, so after that, so may plano tayo. Tapos kasi we have like over 50 cooperatives nationwide. Sabi namin, madami. So we did a quick assessment of what co-ops will have the readiness. Tapos at saka, yun, who will qualify. Tapos out of that, 19 agad yung talagang magka-qualify. Tapos depende on the packages that Smart has. Tapos yun ang gagawin natin. Of course, Smart will provide the equipment, the technology, the training as well. At saka they will have mentors as well for this program. So yun, so it will be launched happily on October 28.
October 28.
Yun, so we're excited for that.
Yes, itinaon natin ito kasi ang October is a cooperative month.
Oh, okay. Panalo. Yes. Panalo. Okay.
So saktong-sakto pala.
Yes po.
Correct. So, interesado ako dun sa agricultural side nung Nakatira ako sa probinsya sa Laguna, puro agriculture dito sa amin, sa baba lang ng San Pablo, diyan ng Erie. I'm surrounded by it. The way that you explained it already, the way that you will bring in your resources and your power to move agriculture. Pero ang tanong ko kasi diyan, what are your thoughts? Paano talaga magpupush ng technology yung improvement ng agriculture? For example, in the case of smart IoT devices ba? Makikita ba ng farmer yung mga crops nila sa phone nila, gano'n? Is there any real, can you give us some examples of how you do that? Also for Aboitiz side, kasi alam ko, mentoring yung isang initiative. So, some specific idea. Una tayo ulit, Nancy, dun sa pushing technology.
Yes, actually, updating technology on the agriculture side is not only limited to updating its equipment on site and its capabilities. So it must include also on how we promote our goods and produce, such as online marketing. We have to utilize the online marketing because that's what we have now, and also the e-commerce platform. In this way, mas malawak po ang audience ng kumbaga yung mga consumers or market ng co-op. So dati from co-op diretso lang sa merkado, which is limited. But ngayon, kung you put it online, tuturuan din natin silang paano ilagay yung mga produkto nila online. Mas marami kang maiingganyong bumili. Diba? Hindi ka nilang, for example, kung ang co-op mo ay naka-base sa Cebu, you will not be limited to consumers in Cebu, pati pa siguro Mindanao or Luzon. So, yun yung objective also in pushing technology on the co-op agri-based na mga sector natin. Yan.
Okay. And for Aboitiz or Danny?
Yes, Kuya Raymund. Well, for over 30 years, even more than that, Aboitiz Foundation has been helping agricultural cooperative or any cooperatives for that matter, but basically napakadami ng agricultural based kasi siyempre the Philippines is an agricultural country, no? Tapos at saka so we have to help them kasi like second biggest chunk of our CSR budget every year goes to enterprise development, and these are really for agricultural based cooperatives, no? So question dito is that how can technology and innovation help this agricultural sector and cooperatives? Napakalaki. Especially ngayon, as I was saying kanina nga, at the pandemic, dahil we have to help and aid these cooperatives. Number one, yung kanilang marketing and broadcasting their produce. Kasi nga, they cannot market their products. Lalo na nung kasagsagan ng pandemic, may mga checkpoint. They cannot move from point A to point B. So, what do they do? So we went down, we helped, we talked with them what do they need. So nakita natin, sige, we helped them to access to Facebook, we access to microsites. So para gumawa sila ng basic page ng kanilang product, tinulungan namin sila. Ito yung kanilang litos, ito yung kanilang kamatis, itong kanilang bawang, etc. And then we link them up to market. So people can call them, can chat, can text that they need orders, tapos ginagawa namin ng parang paano makalusot yung produkto from point A to point B. That's one that we did at the start of the pandemic. And then, gaya nga sa Digiskarte, that we bring in partner like Smart nga, as we said, that's one project that we have. But another project to help agricultural sector in cooperatives is that we have linked them up to platforms, digital platforms. If I may mention one is that Mayani.ph. They are big in the National Capital Region. So ang co-ops namin, it's example in Sinakbat, sa Benguet, is that we link the products and then Mayani.ph curate them for 2 boxes and it's found online. Tapos at saka yung massive following ng Mayani, they buy these products. Ngayon may partnership na kami with Save the Children. So for every box bought in Mayani.ph with crops from the cooperatives in Benguet goes to the Save the Children families. So may charity kami. But of course, there are Mayani.ph is also negotiating with our co-ops to bring produce to non-charity, like hindi na sa Save the Children, but to the buyers, to the many buyers of Mayani.ph. We also touch base with Session Groceries, who is doing the same, and with other platforms. So, and marami kaming inimbitahan para kunin yung mga via digital technology, yung mga agricultural products ng mga cooperatives. So this is one way where technology plays a very important role in the development, sustainability, and survival of the cooperatives.
So nagsasanga pala to, no? Even sa charity umaabot, no? Sumasanga to itong initiatives na to. Can you identify more of the mga co-ops who already got hold of this Digiskarte initiative?
Oh, well, this is basically new. So we have started with Sinakbat Multipurpose Cooperative in Benguet. But then we have other cooperatives in the offing. So we will touch base with them.
Okay.
Yun. So for now, it's the Sinakbat. But may mga cooperatives din kami in Davao, in Cebu, that we have linked them up to digital technologies as well, like opening up the Facebook pages, help them out with their microsites para at least may mga marketing din sila na gagawin. But for the Mayani.ph, sa Sinakbat pa lang, and we are reaching out to more cooperatives soon.
Pero kumusta naman yung reception from their end?
Well, we are very happy to say na, well, feedback sa amin ng Mayani.ph, ang daming buyers. Like yesterday, nakakuha kami ng isang buyer, 100,000 pesos worth of products. So it was like 385 boxes. So it goes to 385 indigent families. Diba? It's a very nice project at this time. And we are hoping the more, kind-hearted individuals will donate more than 100,000 per one transaction lang. But of course, 50 peso na box, 150 to 160 pesos na box, click-click lang isa, meron ng gulay na mapupunta sa mga indigent families. And you can also buy other goods in Mayani.ph.
Yeah, I remember last year, no, Tito Tribs, yung mga wastage, yung mga agricultural products na hindi umaabot sa market, di ba? Na nasisira lang and everything.
Jing, meron din kaming isang project sa Benguet, and I just forgot one co-op. Yung mga, again nga, yung mga, hindi siya reject hindi siya sira. Pero itong mga, apart from the Class A vegetables na hindi na bibili, so we organize them through online din, na may mga bumibili na community, hindi naman siya community pantry, pero yung community buyers. Yun. So sold at a lower price, but then this is good for the cooperatives because instead of being thrown to pigs and just left on the side, there are buyers. Kahit paano, may additional income ang co-op.
Yeah. Just want to share also, Kuya Jing.
Yes.
Me personally, bumibili ako ng grocery para sa pamilya ko. And during lockdown, syempre, naka-pandemic tayo ngayon. So, the only way to do it is online.
Yes,
and I'm happy to share na yung mga binibili ko na mga vegetables is galing sa isang agri-kooperatiba dito sa Cebu. So, that's how it is, no? Na kasi if matulungan lang silang magkaroon ng online platform para ma-display, ma-showcase at ma-market yung produkto po nila.
Tama.
And quality in fairness. Quality vegetables.
Correct. Tsaka ano yan Tito Jing, explain ko lang bigla from my knowledge of all of these apps. Yung mga agriculture apps na yan, karamihan, for example, yung Mayani, marami pa, merong Farm PH, merong basta marami sa mga yan gawa ng mga millennials, millennial deep farmers na mga makabagong farmers na ang thinking nila, they don't have to go into the field, they can do farming from a technology standpoint. Gawa silang website, di ba, yung mga ganyan. Not only to sell, parang kasi yung dulo yung selling, but also to provide, alam ko meron isa dyan, I forget the name, provide satellite services, drones, yung mga ganyan, di ba, mga technologies, directly to help farming, di ba? Pero yung Digiskarte kasi, ang nakikita ko, iba yung klaseng empowerment na ginagamit nila, iba yung klaseng empowerment na nilalatag ng Biyaheng Digiskarte for the cooperative. So, it's not just individuals that you're hitting a whole cooperative with many members, di ba? Yun. So, ganun yung technology transfer. Yes, go ahead, Danny.
Kuya Raymond, multiplier effect din. If you're talking just of, sabihin natin, ngayon, well, specifically, 90 cooperatives are undergoing our mentoring program under Biyaheng Digiskarte. If we are saying, at least on the average, one co-op has like 50 members, multiply mo, 6 to a family. And these families will reach out to their neighbors.
Yes.
Let's
May
think
halo
of
effect, no?
Yes, talagang nagmo-mushroom yung kanyang
Tama.
I think that's what we need right now, no? Especially na kasi parati natin iisip, no, yung urbanization is already
Oh.
parang killing killing the agricultural areas eh. Tapos
Correct.
everyone's going to the city. Pero because of
Oo.
these new tools, because of because of technology and the tapos itong mga ganitong mga initiatives, nagdadalawang isip ngayon yung mga nasa mga areas na yan, no, na uy, meron pala akong opportunity.
Yes.
Di ba? Kasi yun ang hinahanap naman kasi ng mga maraming tao, especially sa far-flung areas. Wala silang opportunity, wala silang option. Pero now
And-
Aboitiz and Smart
Correct.
is offering it at this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Tama.
may isa pang opportunity yan, Kuya Jing, ecotourism. Yung
Oh,
mga
ganda.
yun,
Yep.
yung mga plantation natin ng mga vegetables, pwede nating i-promote as for ecotourism. Yun.
Correct. Tama-tama tama-tama yung baplanuhin nila ngayon yan kasi may mga predictions na yung World Health Organization that by the middle of 2022 they can declare an end to the global pandemic pagka na-reach na yung global herd immunity and so on and so forth. Diba? So if you're prepared to do it now, yung sinasabi mo na ecotourism, that's going to be very big. I'm sure that's going to be very big. Galing.
Oh, tsaka pag nalaman na nga ng mga tao na yun na nga, may opportunity pala at may option sila just to stay there sa agricultural areas.
Correct.
Bakit
ka palalayo?
Continue nila yan. Even after the pandemic, they will continue.
Correct.
Agree.
I read an article, I don't know who wrote it, basta it was in Sunstar na in the Visayas region because of the pandemic, sort of like locked in everybody. Yung mga youth parang nagbago na ng thinking na they want to work in Manila because they discovered work from home and they discovered, di ba? Tapos yung mga iba, na-discover nila, nanonood sila ng YouTube, kaya pala nila maging urban farmers. Tapos may mga apps na available para magbenta ng produce nila. That's how they develop, di ba? They already contain themselves and that's how they develop.
And don't forget the plantitos and plantitas.
Yes, di ba?
Maganda yan, Kuya Raymund, para ma-declug at declutter na yung high density urban centers natin.
Yes.
Yung the young people should go back to the countryside and do agriculture.
Correct.
We need them badly or else there's no more people to plant the rice that we will
that's true.
soon.
That's true. That's
So,
really true.
Dapat balik loob sa agrikultura.
Tama yan. Oo. Tama yan.
And all of this because of technology, because of digital transformation.
Exactly. That they can market. Ang dami nga ngayon, di ba? Yung nakikita natin sa online mga selling, yung mga bahay-bahay lang, mga damit. Pero soon, we hope to see people selling kalabasa, people selling kilos of sayote. That's what we are aiming for. No? Para yung mga local economy mabuhay at parang hindi na nga sila pumunta, lumuwas pa kung saan-saan.
Tama. Mas maganda nga yan. At saka yung agrikultura natin, napakayaman ng bansa natin sa agrikultura. Talagang dapat lang, di ba? Somebody has to do it. Kasi Tito Jing, sa totoo lang, all of the farmers, the current farmers, it may sound morbid, pero nasa ICU na sila in a couple of years. Di ba? So, dapat may kapalit na di ba? Dapat may kapalit na.
And it's a good thing that there are big companies, no, na, di ba pati na sinisisi yung big companies, walang ginagawa.
Oo, walang ginagawa.
We have big companies here doing the initiative, may mga endeavors sila to save the countryside.
Yeah.
Diba?
Correct.
Disinformation yung jigs.
Diba? Yun na nga, diba?
Disinformation.
Aboitiz, we are proof that the big companies are doing a lot for
Correct. At saka community level, di ba? Community level approach, right?
Grassroots talaga.
Grassroots, yes.
Grassroots talaga. Yan. So, husay. Isa na lang ino-note ko kasi alam ko yung Department of Agriculture, meron silang separate program yung ani at saka kita, di ba?
Yes.
Yung harvest tsaka post-harvest, di ba? Essentially, farming at tsaka monetizing, di ba?
Yes.
Pero the way that you explained Digiskarte from a co-op perspective, parang aligned kayo dun sa, no? Can you elaborate on that?
Yes, Kuya Raymond, yung kanilang parang bida kita yun ng kanila eh. Biyaheng ni Ane at Kita. We mixed it with Biyaheng Digiskarte. Parang bida kita with Ane at Kita or something like that. I'm sorry, I forgot. Pero that is the idea there. The logic is that nagsanib pero siya din yung Aboitiz at saka Department of Agriculture for this agri-based co-op. Ito naman yung partnership namin with DA kasi of course agriculture, so agri-based co-op. Yung mga agri-based co-ops natin at saka partnership with Department of Agriculture, mentoring din kasi napakalawak ng kanilang arsenal ng mga experts, no. So we will tap into that at saka we will be working with them. So meron na po kami
so now
kanilang bida kita.
Now with smart in the picture, lalo pang lalaganap kasi meron ng technologies for communications, di ba? And the smart cooperative, mas lalawak ng malaki. Sana susundan ko yan kasi backyard farmer ako sa backyard.
Basahin ko na yung may mga comments, no.
Sige.
Si Cabo ng Weteng sabi niya, financial illiterate karamihan sa mga farmers natin. Sa probinsya namin, hindi pa naani ang pananim, pinapautang na sa co-op.
Galing.
Tapos siya rin sabi niya, technology to promote the agricultural products, that's awesome. Tapos parang may tanong siya, ano po yung app? Kasi po, tatay ko sa Mindoro, farmer.
Yan. Baka mas magandang sagot dyan, Tito Jing, dapat ang tatay niya miyembro ng kooperatiba. Diba? Para mas maganda yung
Sabi ni Jero Torres, sakay na sa Biyaheng Digiskarte.
Kasama ko si Jiro.
Kasama si Jiro. Kaya pala siya.
Ito nga, nag-chat siya kasi yung tawag nung coalition namin, ay yung partnership with DA is Biyaheng Digiskarte ni Ane at Kita or Bida Kita. Sabi nga ni Secretary Dar, kasi nasabi po ang bida kita sa speech ng aming presidente si Maribeth Marasigan, sinabi niya sa kanilang pagpupulong na bida kita, Biyaheng Digiskarte ni Anet kita. Okay. Sabi nga ni Secretary Dar, magandang gamitin yan. So we're happy with that.
Para naman ko lang yung kay yung Cabo natin niya kung anong app. Pero anong tanong na lang how do people avail of this Biyaheng Digiskarte?
Yes, yan. Tama.
Well, siguro sa akin ang question So for now, we have kasi siyempre we cannot be all over, we cannot be at all place at the same time dahil limited din tayo ng manpower resources, but first ngayon yung project natin with Smart, yung Digiskarte packages, we have 19 co-ops, so that's one. Tapos and hopefully in the future we will reach out to other cooperatives, yung magkakaroon kami ng another batch of parang review of these other cooperatives in other areas. Hopefully we will go there. So but that is with Smart, na partnership. So with other partnership, so other cooperatives can reach out to mayani.ph. So if they have cooperatives, especially for those in Metro Manila at saka within the bubble of NCR with siguro nearby provinces, can reach out to mayani.ph para then if they have products that can align with the needs of Mayani, they can reach out to them. At saka of course, Session Groceries then of course is doing the same, no? So the cooperatives that are near in parts of Central Luzon and Cordilleras as well can also link up to Session Groceries. So Session Groceries lang tawag, pero there's also an app to bring in products to sell online.
Galing.
Okay.
Yep. Yan, Tito Jing, isang bagsak na lang kasi naalala ko yung mayani.ph na yan. So when it was launched, we had attended when I was working for an agriculture magazine. At meron silang konsepto dyan, yung grand bagsakan, di ba? So naalala ko dito sa amin sa Kalawan, Laguna, sa baba lang, they converted a basketball court into a grand bagsakan. So on Saturdays and Sundays, bawal mag-basketball, bagsakan yan. Punta ka doon, you can get produce and so. Tapos nitong pandemic, na-convert yan into some sort of, na-digitize siya in a way, kasi di ba bawal pumunta yung mga tao, so yung mga taga-ron, kukunan nila ng picture, tas they'll offer it either on a bidding or people will PM them and then they'll just purchase directly. pati delivery to nearby provinces, Victoria, Pila, dito sa amin sa San Pablo, na ginagawa from that so yung konsepto nung myani.ph na yan, napakagaling, napakaganda.
Yeah.
Yan. Sige, Tito Jing.
Okay, siguro bitawan na rin natin mga guests natin at mukhang naikwento na nila halos lahat. Kung unless meron pang silang gustong sabihin,
yes,
give the floor
please.
to them.
Let's give the floor. Yep.
Yes, Nancy, go ahead.
Yes, with this for Biyaheng Digiskarte lang, initially, tama si Sir Danny, no? 19 co-ops, and what we will do in this is we will monitor yung progress and kung paano pa kami makakatulong to further advance and added more value in their digitalization efforts.
Yeah.
And also, yon 19 ito, pero we are happy na to provide support for other co-ops pa na ma-partner ng Aboitiz Foundation. Okay, on the CSR front, Smart is happy to collaborate. Yan, ginamit ko na ang term na collaborate kasi ito talaga yung nangyayari between Smart and Aboitiz. Happy to collaborate in these programs, and we also have other programs that we are collaborating, especially in the area of education, livelihood, and environment.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
Danny?
Okay, thank you. Maraming salamat po sa pag-imbita sa amin dito at we are happy to share what we have in the Aboitiz Foundation at saka yung partnership with Smart. Yung mensahe ko lang po, baka may mga cooperatives po kami dito na nakatuon at nanonood po sa palabas na ito. I think baka naimbitahan sila ni Jiro, no? Ingatan po ninyo at palaguin at pagyamanin po yung mga assistance, lalo po itong sa 19 co-ops that we will be doing with Smart packages, no, na palaguin para at least hindi siya one time lang at saka goodbye.
Yes,
but this will be sustainable, no, as well as to the other co-ops that we are helping with all over the country na ano yung outside of Smart naman, yun din palaguin. Alam naman namin na successful po kayo. Marami sa inyong successful. Pagpatuloy po tayo at tulungan po yung mga kapitbahay, yung mga karating ko, o para po din sila makinabang at maging magaling din po. So kasi sama-sama po tayo together with you, kasi nga kami nga yung strategy namin sa Aboitiz Foundation is that we continue to co-create communities that are resilient, empowered, and sustainable. Maraming salamat po at magandang gabi sa lahat.
Yes.
Galing.
Alright, on
Galing.
that note, galing ang ang ganda ng initiative na yan para makatulong talaga sa agrikultura natin. Maraming salamat, Nancy Nacua, Visayas and Mindanao Head for Community Solutions and Business Development ng Smart Communications, and of course, Danny Cerence, Assistant Vice President, Aboitiz Foundation. Kita mo Tito Trips, hindi small time to mga guests.
Siyempre
Mga top officials to, gabi. Thank you very much sa inyo lahat.
Maraming salamat, mabuhay po kayo. Mabuhay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Keep safe, everyone.
Salamat po.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Tito, Trips, kita mo naman, pag yung mga kumpanya nagbigay sila ng CSR sa mga
Correct.
especially ito nga yung sa countryside. What I mean, yung mga tao na medyo hindi talaga sila urban. Pwede ko sabihin hindi sila urban, nasa probinsya sila. And doon umaabot, nagti-trickle down yung yung makita ng mga malalaking kumpanya. And that's good for everyone and the economy. That's yan. Palakpakan ulit natin sila. Pero syempre, sustainability, that's the key word. Sustainability ang kailangan.
Tama. Tsaka di ba? Kasi we're extended, no? Pero lang, parang kasi yung kwento, yung isip ng ibang tao pag nagsi-CSR ang isang malaking kumpanya giving back to the community. Parang naiisip lang nila ng mga proyekto lang na para pa-feel good, di ba? Pero nakita naman natin dito. Tax incentive, di ba? Pero nakita natin dito, for example, in this the Smart Co-op and this Aboitiz initiative for Biyaheng Digiskarte. Makikita natin ang pinupuntirya nila is sustainable action, sustainable activity.
Yes.
Mahirap talaga yung
Yes.
CSR na one-time deal eh. Pagka dole out lang, next year, wala na, di ba? Nakanganga na lang ulit.
Ito
Right?
yung mga ano eh. Like for example, yung Smart, no, ever since nagko-cover ako ng Smart, talagang tuloy-tuloy yung mga
Correct.
CSR projects nila.
Correct.
I'm sure ganun din Aboitiz kasi although yung Aboitiz Foundation hindi pa ako masyado kapag-cover niyan, but I covered Aboitiz as a company, especially they always invite us every year for di ba, for their yearly activities.
Yes.
Ayan. Anyway, basahin ko lang din mga konting comments pa dito.
Sige.
Si Maribeth Marasigan, good initiative. Congrats, Aboitiz and Smart. Ayan. Sabi ni Cabo ng Wedding, nakita ko ba mayani.ph para di siya bagsakan trading?
Oo.
Tapos, sabi ni Idel Ezagunde, great topic. Siyempre, ganyan lang tayo dito sa ano. Great topic na top officials pa ang invite natin dito.
Siyempre, ganyan talaga ang today's Tuesday.
Ganyan. Si Dana Alicia, happy Tuesday all. Madidiskarteng gabi sa lahat. Okay. Of course, nandito rin ang ating kaibigan si Renato Tranquilino. Ang hinahay niya si Cabo, hindi tayo.
Oo. Ganyan talaga yung community ng today's Tuesday.
Sila gaano. Si Vien Alformon Elare, pa-shoutout po kay Kathleen Adlawan Winnie Venus.
Okay.
Pa-shoutout si Vien sorry, hindi ko na ano yung ano ko eh. Salamin ko. Vien Alformon Elare. Yan, para no. Shoutout kay Kathleen Adlawan Winnie Venus. Yun. Ayan, sabi ni Cabo, ang favorite website ko, edge.pse.com.ph. Ano naman pala yan eh. Stock market eh.
Stock market. Yung dire-diretso yung takbo nung gano'n.
Ciao Hordana, hello from hindi pala Barcelona, from Spain lang to. From Spain.
From Spain.
Ano yung place? Malaga, Spain. Yun.
Magtatanong ka na naman sa akin ng lugar. Parang Louisville, Kentucky. Hindi ko.
Alimutan ko yung Louisville. Alam mo ba, nagpunta ako doon, wala nangyayari doon. It's a dead place. Alam mo yung pinag-gimmikan nila doon, 6:00 tapos na.
Parang San Pablo nung una akong salta dito. Tataka ako pagdating ko rito, sarado na lahat, 8:00.
Oo, ganun eh, no? Ganun na. Pero sa probinsya, kahit yung mga kapitbahay namin sa Tagaytay, 7:00 pa tulog na. Anyway, okay, overtime na naman tayo.
Okay, overtime na naman tayo.
Napaganda kasi na naman usapan natin. I'm sure
ganda yung usapan.
Inaantok na yung ating production,
Oy, Mr. Production Head, wake up. Sige, Tito Jing.
Narinig ko nagsalita doon sinabi yung Malaga, Spain. Okay, pahala na, Tribs.
Okay, maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat po sa pag-view ninyo at pagsama nyo sa amin po dito sa Today's Tuesday. Maraming salamat po sa Naki para sa ating mic tsaka para sa aking headphones. At sa lahat ng mga nanood at mga nakinig, mga nagpadala po ng ng inyong mga opinion at mga comments, padala lang po ng padala. Marami pong salamat. And good night to everybody. Raymund Tribdino po ng Malaya Business Insight at ng Today's Tuesday.
Yes, okay. Jing Garcia po ng TechSabado.com at siyempre The Manila Times. Nagpapaalam na rin po. Maraming salamat sa ating guest na si Danny Cerence and Nancy Nacua ng Smart. Si Danny po from Aboitiz Foundation. Maraming salamat at on a Tuesday night.
On a Tuesday night.
On a Tuesday night. Okay. Jing Garcia po, gaya na sinabi ko kanina, ng TechSabado.com sa The Manila Times. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan, Saturday, TechSabado, kasama natin si Attorney Melvin Kalimag para po sa mga usapan teknolohiya. Like at i-follow niyo po ang aming mga social media pages. Naka-ankla po ang Today's Tuesday sa TechSabado. Kaya huwag po kayo magtataka na TechSabado tayo. Kaya ang ating Facebook page is facebook.com/TechSabado. And of course, yung Newsbites po, facebook.com/Newsbites. newsbytes.ph. Nasa Twitter din po kami at TechSabado at saka at newsbytes.ph. Sa mga nanonood sa TechSabado YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up kung nagustuhan niyo po ang aming mga programa sa TechSabado at saka sa Today's Tuesday. Ay, kwento ko lang. Alam mo, Tito Tribs, yung todaystuesday.com, hindi available.
Hinahanap ko nga din eh.
Hindi available. May kumuha. Okay. Anyway, aming website, techsabado.com, saka newsbyte.ph. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan na supportan po aming mga programa. Meron pong link sa aming YouTube video at saka sa baba po ng video sa aming Facebook page. At soon, yung podcast ay naayos ko ng kahit i-ano ko rin, ibabalik ko rin yung mga dati namin shows, ilalagay po namin sa podcast. Hindi ko lang naasikaso ngayon pero malapit na. Anniversary po ng TechSabado, hindi pala this Saturday, next Saturday po, 7th year anniversary po ng TechSabado sa November 6. Yan. Okay, maraming salamat PLDT Smart Group Corporate Communications Team, lalo na sa ating mga kaibigan, Scotty Yang, Althea, Eli, Monette, Kate, Skip, M. Jane, of course si Wo. Maraming salamat din sa MSI Philippines, VST ECS para po sa pagsuporta sa techsabado.com. Gaya ng sinabi ni Tito Tribs, ang aming mga audio equipment ginagamit sa Today's Tuesday saka sa TechSabado, Maki. Yan po, Pro Audio po ang Maki. Makukuha niyo po ito sa themusicsourceph.com. Mura-mura lang po, affordable po yung mga yan. Locally distributed po ng Forerunner Technologies. XSplit po para po sa aming weekly streaming. At huwag niyo pong kalimutan, kami po ni Tito Tribs ay COVID survivors, kaya pati namin sinasabi, wear a mask, stay home, stay safe, and take that vaccine pag available na dyan sa lugar ninyo. Okay, don't forget, TechSabado sa Sabado, alas 8 din po ng gabi. Have a great week, everyone. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat. Hello, Macy Felix.
Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. You know what that means. We're going